This thing is the best gaming laptop I've ever tested, period. But let me explain why. I've had the chance to spend some quality time with the MSI Stealth 18HX-AI, and I must say, it's been a wild ride. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been running this MSI Stealth 18HX-AI for about 3 weeks now, and honestly, it hasn't broken a sweat. The Intel Ultra 9-275HX paired with the RTX 5070 Ti feels like overkill for most games, but it's the kind of overkill that future-proofs your setup. I mean, who doesn't want a laptop that can handle the latest games at high frame rates and resolutions? I ran Cyberpunk 2077 on Ultra RT Overdrive at 240Hz on the QHD Plus screen and still had headroom for Discord, Chrome, and a couple of background apps without a single stutter. That's not something you see every day in a gaming laptop. The performance is just incredible, and it's clear that MSI has put a lot of thought into designing a laptop that can keep up with even the most demanding games. But it's not just about gaming. The 64GB of DDR5 is wild, it's more than most desktops ship with these days. I had 30 Chrome tabs open, a Unity project running, and Spotify in the background, and the memory usage barely crossed 40%. If you're into content creation or heavy multitasking, this thing won't slow you down. I've been using it to edit videos, work on 3D models, and even do some coding, and it's handled everything with ease. The 2TB NVMe SSD is also lightning fast, Windows boots in under 7 seconds, and game load times are nearly instant. I've been blown away by how quickly I can get into a game or start working on a project. It's really changed the way I work and play on the go. The display is another standout. The 18-inch QHD Plus panel at 240Hz delivers crisp visuals with deep colors and smooth motion. I watched a 4K HDR movie on it the other day, and the screen handled it beautifully, no banding, no weird color shifts. The thin bezels make it feel more like a high-end monitor than a laptop, which is great if you're using it for both gaming and media. The colors are vivid and accurate, and the high refresh rate makes everything feel silky smooth. I've been using it to watch movies, TV shows, and even YouTube videos, and it's been a great experience. The screen is really one of the highlights of this laptop, and I think it's worth the investment just for that alone. Wireless performance is where this laptop really shines. Wi-Fi 7 is still new, but MSI nailed it. I streamed a 4K Twitch feed while downloading a 100GB game update in the background, and there wasn't a single hiccup. Latency is minimal, so competitive gamers should feel right at home. I've been using it to play online multiplayer games, and the connection has been rock solid. The keyboard is also comfortable for long sessions, RGB backlighting is customizable, and the key travel is just right for fast typing. I've been using it to write articles, respond to emails, and even chat with friends, and it's been a great experience. The keyboard is really well designed, and I think it's one of the best laptop keyboards I've ever used. Now, it's not perfect. The laptop runs hot under heavy loads, and the fans get loud. It's not unbearable, but if you're in a quiet room, you'll definitely hear it. I've been using it in a quiet office, and I've noticed that the fans can get pretty loud when I'm gaming or doing intense work. However, it's not a deal breaker, and I think it's a small price to pay for the level of performance you get. The battery life is also pretty short, expect around 3 to 4 hours of light use, which is standard for a high-end gaming laptop, but don't expect to unplug it for a full workday. I've been using it on the go, and I've had to recharge it a few times, but it's not a huge issue. And while the build quality is solid, it's still a bit heavy at around 6.6 pounds, so it's not something you'll want to carry around all day. I've been using a backpack to carry it around, and it's been fine, but I can see how it might be a problem for some people. Pros-wise, the performance is unmatched, the display is gorgeous, and the wireless tech is future-proof. Overall, I'm really impressed with the MSI Stealth 18HX-AI. It's a powerful, feature-rich laptop that's designed for gamers and content creators. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the best laptops I've ever used. If you're in the market for a new laptop and want something that can handle anything you throw at it, this is definitely worth considering. The link is below if you want to check it out.